Welcome back, Parlays and Paddles, the podcast where sports and the outdoors collide. We're back. The boys are back. It's episode 13. How we doing, Matty Kush?
The boys are back. I'm stoked to be here. It's been a minute. Missed you guys. We'll get into everything, but no, I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for being patient with us.
Yeah.
And excited for the content to come.
It's been a proper month since we dropped our last episode. Me and Matt have been busy. We've been wicked busy. I just got married. Matt literally just got married last weekend. He had his bachelor party. He's also, wrapping up a move. He just moved houses. That's very big items in our life going on at the same time. Give us a little grace, cut us a little slack. We were busy, but we're refocused. This is the rebrand. This is the reorg. This is the revamp.
Season 2, baby.
Season 2. Boys are back, and we're going to be coming at you consistent, weekly, normal drops. And you can expect a lot out of us. We're excited to be back. We missed you, like Matt said. And,
Yeah, no. Only thing I'll add there is hand up. We probably should have given you guys a heads up. But Alec and I just chatted, and it's like, hey, let's just take a breath, all right?
Sure.
Let's just get through the busiest times of our lives here.
Pat ourselves on the back. That was a lot, right?
It was
big
a lot.
moments. We could have used social media. We should have, and gotten some word out. That's on us, but nothing we can do about it now but move forward.
Move forward, and only good things to come.
And we learned some
only
things,
good
right?
things to come.
We learned some things. We have goals, and I think we have the methods to attack those. So
yeah,
stay on the lookout. I mean, hey, it's been a month. Should we tell them what we did?
Let's get into it. Welcome to
month.
Season 2, everybody.
This is a groundbreaking moment.
Do you want to give a little bit of background on what Season 2, or like not background, but you want to give a little direction on what Season 2 means, how we're restructuring the pod a little bit?
I like that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with the motive of just have fun. We wanted to keep it fun, easy, light, consistent. I don't think we're going to be giving picks for this new chapter.
Yeah.
Chapter 3, Season 3, whatever we want to call it, will be the beginning of football season, where we will be refocused, dialed in, researched on picks about sports we care about, right?
Yeah.
Me and Matt are no baseball experts. We don't want to be, wasting your time.
Wasting
your money, and giving research and time and energy and bets about stuff we don't really care about. We have a lot going on the rest of the summer, a lot of fun stuff. We'd rather cover that.
Yep.
We'd rather talk football. There's a lot of football to talk.
9 weeks away, baby.
9 weeks away. Crazy. Like we're gonna be watching football real soon. So we're gonna be occupied with that type of content. So buckle up. We got a lot going on. Also, hunting season's right around the corner. Season 2 and into Season 3 gonna be a little bit different, change of pace. And I think you guys will really like it, and I think it'll be the best yet.
Yeah, no, the big one is just not giving picks. Like Alex said, we don't want to be wasting your time, your money. We don't know baseball. Now, we are still going to dabble here and there if there's a big UFC fight, if there's like a World Cup match.
We'll talk about
stuff. We'll talk about sports.
I might even tell you stuff I like.
Yeah, be like, hey, I think I'm going to go with it.
But just no records.
Yeah, we're not going to count.
No official picks, no scorekeeping. I did wrap up 5-5 even if you followed me.
Yeah, congratulations, Alec. You won Season 1.
I won
Season 1
by one more positive of a record there.
And our parlays, we got a win.
We did that. We ended on a high, 1-9.
Yeah, we're 1-9. That's
but
another. It's like
the thing. We've said this since day one.
Yeah.
And I'm not. It's no news to anybody that's been listening. We've always claimed football as our sport.
Exactly.
Both in terms of favorite to watch, both in terms of knowledge of picks, stats. Things that are going on.
Yeah, and let's be real. Like, we're better at, like, college basketball than we are baseball.
Sure.
And so we went 1-9 during the college basketball, like, March Madness and all that.
Yeah.
Baseball's not going to be much better. Like,
No. We'll still talk about sports, but we're just going to leave the betting out of it until we get to the fall. So
yeah. Other than that, though, I think we can get into a recap, just kind of where we've been, what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I think we can start and we'll go in the timeline. Go
chronologically.
In order. Yeah, chronologically.
That's the word.
Thank
chronologically.
you. Yeah, going chronologically.
Sequentially.
My bachelor party was a lot of fun. It was
great.
A lot of fun. We went up to Monument, Colorado. We got a house.
Palmer Lake,
right on Palmer Lake. Shout out David, my brother. Set up everything. We probably had 12 guys in the house. with sporadic guys coming golfing each day.
A lot of golf.
A lot of golf. A lot of golf. And shout out to all my friends who came too, because I'm not going to name them all, obviously, but they weren't cheap rounds of golf.
They weren't.
They were really nice courses.
They were fun.
They were fun. And
vibes were good.
Vibes were good.
Played a lot of die.
Beer die was awesome.
I swam in the lake. I think I'm the only one that swam in the lake.
You are the only one who swam in the lake.
What's up with that? We're at a lake house.
It was, I mean, it's probably, I'm not. Yeah, it was cold. I think. I don't know. I forget what my excuse was and why I didn't want to jump in the lake. But you were like, "Come on." It's like, nah, I'm good. Just playing die.
Sure.
We were running the table a little bit. Like,
we did.
We had some wins.
No, it was a great time, dude.
It was one of those experiences too, where all the different times of my life were coming together as far as friends. So I had like high school friends. I had college friends. I had friends after college, which Alec, you and Jacob fall into.
Yeah.
And everyone just got along, and some of them were coming to the wedding, others weren't, and it was a way for you to get to know some of the friends who were going to be at the wedding.
Great group of gentlemen.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed my time with them and getting to know them, and and then seeing them again at the wedding. That's always so much fun, right? So.
Yeah, definitely. And again, shout out to my brother. He set up everything.
Yeah. Claps for you, David. Although you did try to wrestle Pat, which was crazy.
that was that actually at the wedding, but
just kidding. That
didn't happen. That didn't happen. But shout out to you. We were not we, I guess. Alec and my buddy Kane. Shout out Kane. He brought a drunken ping pong gambling strategy, I guess, to the table. And my boy here wins $2,000 betting on ping pong.
Me and Kane were betting on ping pong. I don't know why. Kane had some strategy, and I was blindly tailing him.
It was like he comes over. He's like, Matt, I'm up $2,000.
But it's one of those nights when things go right, and you're hot, and you roll with it, and you keep being high, and that's what anybody that bets or gambles, whether it's like at the casino, blackjack, you hope to go on a little bit of a heater or a run. Like that's kind of the fun of it, right?
The thing about ping pong is it was constant. It was literally like it's every 5 minutes.
Even right now.
Yeah.
Right now you can bet on ping pong. This exact second. But won't get into strategy. I don't know it well enough to explain it, but he was pretty much calling out picks, and we were just like hitting them as fast as we could. And we lost some, but we were, rolling over our winnings and winning more than we were losing, and we were slowly climbing. And by the end of that first night, I think I'd won like $1,500 profit. Like we started with legitimately like $25, and
I just think
rolled that shit up.
I think it's just a great little side story on the weekend.
Oh yeah,
and it was obviously at like 11:30 at night, like after full day of golf, full day of beer die. Well, we were playing some beer pong.
It capped off the weekend, paid for the weekend.
There you go.
Helping pay for other things that we'll talk about later. So it was. I mean, I've done it since 2 other times, and I still don't know the strategy. It's like a feel thing. You got to test the waters, but
we'll say you're up.
I'm up like 4K total on the ping pong. I haven't done it since, and like if it's not going well, you don't go. You know what I mean? Like it's either there or it's not.
Hey, I'm happy for you.
I'm not doing it right now.
And it was a way for you to bond with my buddy Kane, who's my best friend from high school.
Yeah, Kane's funny as fuck.
And
Kane's funny guy.
You spent a lot of time with him at the wedding weekend, so it was nice that you guys got to get.
I don't condone betting on ping pong, for the record. It was like a special occasion.
Yeah, and it was a very meticulous strategy that I don't understand either. So I'm not going to say anything more.
I don't condone doing it. I'm not giving out advice or telling you to try that.
Just a funny side.
Coincidentally, I did well betting on ping pong with starting with very low amounts of money and actually coming up pretty damn big. So
yeah.
So fun ass time. Great bachelor party. I loved it. I loved that.
Great bachelor party.
That was sick.
Golfed the Ridge, golfed bear dance, and had a great time with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Great time with the boys.
Yeah. And I'm not a big golfer, but I, think even in those first 2 days was able to see at least the smallest amount of progression, right? Like knock off some of the biggest no-nos first. And then we golfed again for his wedding at the Broadmoor. And before the alcohol really set in. I was playing a lot better than I.
No, Al's a sneaky good golfer, and he's
I'm
gonna.
not. Don't ever
no,
call him
so
good
you,
in me. In
so
golf.
you are. You've golfed what? This is your 5th time in your life? 4
No,
times.
that was my 4th.
So he's
Broadmoor
golfed
was my
4
4th.
times, and he was hitting the ball straight. We used some of your shots. So just it's one of those things like for 4 times. You should just
Sure.
pick it up as a hobby, something you and I
Sure.
can do together.
Yeah.
And we should just
We'll
get
play
good
for your
together.
birthday. We'll play like as a couple annual events.
And all of our other hobbies are free. Fishing.
Sure.
I mean, hunting, there might be a
No,
little
hunting's
bit.
not free.
Yeah, there might be a little
Fishing's
bit there.
not completely free, but
It's not golf. You're
No.
not spending like you are on golf.
it's like anything. You need to get into it, and then it's
Yeah.
a lot cheaper.
I think it would be a fun thing for us to pick up on.
No,
Also,
definitely. I enjoyed
content-
myself. I
also
enjoyed it.
Content we can create, right?
But don't
Like,
call
we're
me
all-
good. That's all I'm saying.
For 4 times, you're good. For 4 times, it's not like you're a scratch golfer.
It
but
is
for 4
fun.
times.
It is
Yeah.
fun. The thing about golf for me right now is I'm still trying to learn like the culture and the etiquette, like
Yeah.
the subtle things.
I was there's
the
a funny-
secret rules to it all.
There is
know?
a funny story that we got to the what was it, bear dance, I think. Excuse me. We got to bear dance and we got to the starter.
No, it was
and,
at Broadmoor.
Was this at the Broadmoor?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so we haven't even gotten here yet. But we get to the starter and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's one Alec Hofel that hasn't paid." And we're like, "Did you pay, dude?" He's like, "I didn't know you were supposed to go and pay."
Oh well, yeah. I didn't know
Like,
where
oh
you
my
paid.
gosh,
Like
dude.
I was feeling like a big shot. I had brought my own used balls,
Yeah,
so I had no reason to go to
He's
the
like,
club.
why don't people do this more? You just show up and golf.
Yeah, and then, well, I knew you paid,
know,
but
I'm
I'm like,
joking. I'm giving
when
you
you
shit.
paid
I'm
and
giving
where you paid. I had not arrived with you guys when you guys paid. So
Totally giving you shit.
I forgot.
Totally giving-
You know
but
what I
like
mean?
you said, you're getting used to the etiquette. You're getting used to the game. And frankly, I think you need to get fitted for your own clubs because Toby is shorter than you.
If I just get some wicked long ones, I'll be fine.
Yeah,
and then
you
I
need
can
some
hold
longer
them. Then I can
clubs.
hold them wherever.
Because you're just bending over and a
Yeah,
little
bending
bit.
over too much. I'm
Yeah.
always hitting on the top of the ball.
Yeah, which is
If I
because
just-
you don't have your own clubs.
If I invest in some cheap-ish golf clubs, I could just get some long ones and just choke up on it to where it's right. And that would be good enough for me. That would at least be better than swinging
Exactly.
too short of clubs.
Yeah, I think it's a hobby you should pick up. Again, it's something we can do together too. So,
Absolutely.
But other than that, bachelor party was fantastic. We don't have to talk anymore about it. Again,
Good
thank
times.
you, David. Thank you, everyone who showed up.
It was dank.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was dank, dude.
What else? Where are we going next?
I mean, what else? I've been fishing and floating a decent amount. I don't
Yeah.
know what, at least 2, maybe 3 of those 4 weekends.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you did 2 floats in a weekend, so you're at
yeah,
like 5?
I did do 2 floats on one weekend. Yeah, I think I'm at 5 so far for the year, which I don't necessarily think that's a lot if compared to prior years, but it's good for this year considering the busyness and the circumstances and
Exactly.
the getting lucky with the flows, right? So
Yeah.
not too shabby. But we got some fishing in. I got a funny story and video of my buddy Jake breaking a rod on a fish. First time I've ever seen.
On a fish?
Maybe not first time, but yeah, he broke a rod on a fish.
Sheesh.
Maybe I'll throw this. I got a video of it. Maybe I'll post it on the account there, dude.
Yeah.
But good fishing. Fishing's on fire right now. Flows are good. I'm trying to get back out there. Maybe this weekend. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm doing some prep work. But yeah, I get out there if you can. Throw the worms, obviously. I think streamer fishing would be good when the flows are a little bit higher. Jig those streamers. Orange scuds, silver scuds, anything kind of big and flashy will do you good right now. So get out there. I'm gonna
Saw
try.
your buddy Alex get married.
Alex, Devin, congratulations to you two. Shout out you two.
Shout out you guys.
Love you guys. Beautiful wedding. Up on this like mountain chapel.
Yeah.
Looking out of the chapel, it was a glass window that looked over this cliffside into this valley, and then you had the sunset. It was one of the most beautiful settings I've ever seen.
Love that.
So
Love that. Good for you guys. Congratulations.
Fun party. And yeah, actually, Devin was just texting me. She's trying to hang and fish and cabin it up, soon. So
Let's do it.
I'm trying to get as many of those in for the rest of summer as possible.
Let's do it. It's one of those years I feel like everyone goes through it where everybody gets married, and you go to like. You've been to what, 4? This is your 4th wedding,
including my own,
including your own.
Yeah.
So like, I think everybody goes through it one year, and it just all seems to happen, or all seem to happen for us.
I think it'll be next year too.
Yeah,
but I think like these 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I mean we're right in that sweet spot.
We'll be wedding heavy, Yeah. But I love celebrating, all my homies and all the love. So.
Yeah. So, good segue into my wedding, I guess. So,
dude, you had a sick wedding. He just had his wedding 2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago. So,
but really, just like 9 days ago at this point.
Yeah, we're recording on Tuesday, so it'll be a week
Sunday,
and a half when this comes out.
Last Sunday, 9 days ago.
Yeah. No, it was beautiful. It was awesome.
At the Broadmoor.
At the Broadmoor.
Beautiful.
Can't thank everybody enough for coming, and thank obviously my parents, my fiance, the time's parents, my wife's parents. Now,
yeah, dude.
Which is crazy to say.
It was beautiful, just as beautiful. It was very nice, settings, both the rehearsal dinner and the ceremony, of course.
Absolutely, absolutely. We went to a place called the Golden Bee at the Broadmoor. So if you ever go to the Broadmoor, Golden Bee, it's not very far. It's probably a 2-minute walk, and it's off property-ish. It's right there. But it was fun. All the families kind of like came together. They have these like half-yard beers that everyone was like kind of sipping on and having a good time. There's a piano bar there, so we had a great time. My wife's father and my father were drinking these yard beers, which is hilarious because my wife's father he's not a huge partier, but he was definitely like having fun.
He knows how to have a good time. He doesn't necessarily have to drink to do it.
Exactly. Exactly. And my dad was convincing him to have these yard beers with him. So yeah. But it was an awesome time to start. Then we had golf Saturday morning. And then we went to the rehearsal dinner that night. Golf was great. We are not good enough golfers to play this course.
No, I was good until like the 3rd or 4th hole, and then it just got worse and worse from there.
Yeah, well, you're playing with Kane, who is a little bit of a tough influence.
He's pretty good, though.
He's good at golf.
He's pretty good at golf, man.
But he was definitely ripping the double transfusions.
Yeah, and getting me to rip the double transfusions, and the double John Dailies, and the fireball shots, and the beers. It was a lot. But I mean, that's what the day was kind of about. It was a fun day.
We were going. Then we had the rehearsal dinner. The rehearsal dinner was beautiful. It was on this mountaintop. It was on the 4th of July. And it was a 5-minute drive from the hotel.
Yeah, from the resort.
And it was a gorgeous venue. Everybody showed up, and there was
food.
Great food.
Sweet drone show instead of fireworks.
We have a gnarly firework band. We had a gnarly firework band.
Sweet drone show. There was like a dessert bar that had like crepes and ice cream, which I took full advantage of. I think I had like at least one of all the desserts. Had to make sure they weren't poisoned. But no, it was awesome, dude. Rehearsal was awesome, dude. Had a good time.
Good. No, I as the groom, you're kind of like pulled in different directions. I know you experienced it at your wedding as well. So I didn't get to indulge on the desserts as much, which I'm a little jealous about, but.
Well, I don't think that's an excuse because at my own wedding, I made sure to eat the desserts. So,
and then on Sunday, the wedding was fantastic. I was hanging out with all the boys for the majority of the day. My wife now, wife.
Yeah, it's weird, right? You're still getting used to it?
Still getting used to it.
I'm still getting used to it. So
still getting used to it. But she was getting ready with all of her girls and moms and all that for. A lot of the day takes a little bit more time than the guys who I feel like we were ready in like literally 30 minutes.
Yeah. If you're having a wedding, just know that and I did this too, but you don't have to be as ready early on that day. I get it for the photos, right?
The photos is what dictates it because they're like, we're going to be there at 1:30 and it's like, but it's a 5:30 wedding.
We could have gone to the pool. We could have had drinks at a bar.
Yeah.
We could have, like...
We were in my dad's room. That's where we got ready for a long time, it felt like.
Right.
For like a couple hours.
Yeah.
It was at least a couple hours.
Yeah,
And we did have some scotch. Shout out
That
my
was
father.
sick, though.
That was sick. He got these sick glasses that like had a little bass, if you can see right here, boom, bass, spin it around, like those were pretty nice. Everyone got to take their own home. I have yours, by the way.
Do you have it right with you right now?
Not right with me right now, but
I
have
would
yours.
totally use that. I mean, I will use it,
Yeah,
of course. But
no,
I
took yours.
I'd
took
use it the
Jacob's.
moment you gave it to me.
Yeah.
I'd put something in there.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Because those things are sweet.
Did
you get me one that had like a fast spin? Some spun faster than others.
I don't know that, but I'll tell you what. I have 4 because I have mine, yours, Jacob's, and one other's. And I will let you choose the fastest one of those.
Sure.
4.
That's amazing.
Okay. All right. Deal. So
yeah, shout out your dad though. Those are cool.
Yeah, my dad hooked it up. That was a lot of fun. I will say you take the most pictures you've ever taken in your life. Like as the bride and groom. Shout out our photographer Melanie. She was awesome.
Crushed it.
She crushed it. It's all turning out great, and frankly, she kept us and mainly me on track. But you just don't take those many pictures like at ever in your life other than your wedding. I feel like it was a lot. So we got hitched.
Fuck
Everything
yeah, dude.
went
Congrats.
great. And then the after party was a lot of fun. Like I said, we had to get through the rest of the pictures, but once we got to the after party, everyone was
emotional
at the
reception.
Well, for like the first dance, or mainly for the father-daughter dance.
Father-daughter dance was great. First dance was great too.
Not a dry eye in the audience, and it was beautiful. And then once those and the speeches were all done, which by the way everyone spoke very well, so whoever's listening, well done. But once that everyone got to the dance floor, I was super excited. People who I didn't expect to dance were dancing. So it seemed like everyone had a good time.
Oh yeah, super fun.
Seemed like everyone had a good time.
I had a great time.
Yeah. So from there, we also should touch on right after my bachelor party was the first week that we missed. Sick as a dog. I was sick as a dog.
Yeah, you were sick.
101 temperature, and that's the first reason why we missed is not because of my bachelor party. Right. It was because I literally had COVID.
It was a perfect storm, dude.
It was brutal.
Between that and moving, at one point you moved into a storage unit and then moved out of the storage unit into the new house. So it was like twice as much moving, right?
And when we moved out of the storage unit, I still had the cough that I had, and you looked at me and you're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes."
I'm like, "Are you okay?" And also, don't cough near me because that sounds crazy.
I
was like, "That sounds like you're gonna die."
But at that point, I was sick for a week. I was not contagious, and you didn't get sick.
No,
so
you weren't contagious.
We're good.
You were not contagious.
So that was the first reason we missed. Then obviously, like the whole wedding stuff happened, and then the week or the day after my wedding, Caitlin and I decided to stay for another night, which was fantastic. It was a little mini moon. We don't have a honeymoon planned right now. That'll come later.
And I shipped up to Boston.
And then we can talk a little bit about
anything else you want to say on the wedding?
No, just that it was fantastic. And like I wouldn't have changed a thing. And that's kind of how you and Angie talked about yours. Where it was like
I felt like yours also went flawlessly.
Yeah, right? So I'm glad everything was executed well. And
so much fun.
A lot of fun.
I enjoyed every moment I was there, and the food was incredible.
And we got the food. The food was definitely a highlight.
That lobster bisque. Oh,
the lobster bisque. I knew
they poured the bisque over the fresh lobster.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like lobster bisque with like a whole lobster in the bisque.
Yeah, and then they pour the bisque over the lobster in the bowl. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah. I knew you'd be excited,
dude. Oh my god! Now I'm eating just like chicken and rice every night. I'm like dreaming of that because I do enjoy food.
Same.
So
same. But no, thank you for everyone, and it's we're 2 married men over here. Now we can stop talking about it.
We've been waiting for this moment. I think I've been so caught up with the rush of life the past 2 to 3 weeks, but this is kind of, I think months ago we were like trying to get to this place, right?
Yeah, by this point.
Mid-July, we're married, we're through all the, like, kind of the busy season, right?
Yeah,
and
it was
it's
busy.
like,
it was busy.
now the rest of our life can kind of begin and at a slower pace. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking forward to. And congrats to us, brother.
Congrats to us.
We did it.
Congrats to us. We did it. All right. So, yeah, tell us about the beach house.
Yo, we left your wedding.
Yeah.
Drove home at, like, we had some, trouble getting out of there, but we drove home, got on a flight,
4:30 in the morning.
flew home to New Hampshire. That's a long flight. Then we flew to Boston Logan, and from there caught a bus up to Seabrook, New Hampshire.
I was a little confused at first when you guys were telling me, like, our flight was at 7, 8, I don't know. Whatever time in the morning. What time?
I think it was at like 10 in the morning, but we had to be there early, and then we also had to get home first to drop the vehicle off, and then we took an Uber to the airport. So,
okay,
we had a few things to do. We had to get Jacob home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was just wild because you left at you probably left the hotel at like 5:30 or 6 after the whole debacle.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah. Then we got to New Hampshire by 7 at night. I was like, dang, that's a long travel.
Well, because they're also 2 hours ahead.
2 hours ahead.
And then
bus, I didn't.
And then you have to wait you have to get off the airport, wait for your bag, wait for the bus to arrive, get on the bus. The bus is an hour and a half, hour plus, hour and a half to where we were getting off.
It's a long travel day, but
it does take a day to get to New Hampshire. It takes a little bit less getting home because you get saved by the 2 hours behind. Yes, but got to New Hampshire. My dad's got a sweet little spot by the sea, and I mean, just did a lot of chilling. Almost drowned one day. I won't get into that, but almost drowned one day. Be careful out there, guys, if you're swimming in any current, any waves, any conditions. Know your capabilities. Bring some flotation if you have it, whether that's like a boogie board or whatever, if you're in the ocean.
So we don't have to get into it.
No, I don't want to get into it.
But you're breezing over it, and like
I did almost die.
I think I speak for all the listeners, all the viewers. We're glad you're here with us today, and that's scary.
This podcast almost didn't continue for that sole reason.
Yeah, and that would have been devastating. And I'll echo it. Watch the riptides. Be safe out there. Respect the ocean.
I don't know how many of our listeners are by the ocean, but if you are,
it's real. And again, we can leave it at that.
It was legitimately a very scary moment that we had there. Otherwise, great trip. We didn't do as much fishing as we usually do. We usually do surf casting on sand, in the sand spikes with the surf rods from the shore, and we've been successful, before in the past, but. It was wicked stormy at the beginning of our trip there, which is also what caused the big waves in the almost drowning part.
Yeah, a little
but it was. We tried fishing a little bit at the beginning, and the waves were fucking up with the lines and the rods, and we weren't, having much luck. So we were like, we'll wait till this shit kind of calms down, then we'll give it a rip at the end of the, by the end of the week a little bit.
Yeah.
We did have a huge hookup. We lost the fish. We broke off on the swivel. I run like this swivel rig to some bait, honestly, and we're just throwing out mackerel, right? Frozen chunk mackerel on a hook, on a sea hook. And I have like, some weight to get it down, and it's on a certain rigging system, but there's a swivel involved, and it broke the swivel. So it must have just been a bad swivel.
Or a massive fish.
Well, there was other people fishing the beach that week that they had luck, and I mean, they have to be in a certain range to keep the striped bass. He's a striped bass, for the record, that we're fishing for. That you get stripers, so you got to keep. I think, don't quote me on this. It's we didn't catch any, so I didn't recheck up on the length rules, but it's somewhere between like 26 and 30 or 32 or something like that.
Yeah,
that's the
fish.
Keeping range, though. If it's smaller or bigger, which a lot of them are bigger, you can't keep.
Yeah.
So this other guy on the beach that was fishing a lot was catching them of bigger size than that 32, had to let them go.
Mm-hmm.
So
you think it was a bad swivel?
I think it was bad swivel. I do think it was a big fish. That thing slammed the rod.
That's what you told me.
Sometimes
maybe a massive fish.
It's pretty obvious, at least in my experience from the shore, when a fish hits, if you're watching the rods, right? Like, I've had a fish hit that literally pulled the rod and the whole sand spike down, and the fish was like, and the pole was like in the sand.
So if it was a good swivel, that holds.
Well,
Like,
that
would hold.
hit, and then like, seconds later, it was like tight. It was hard. It was running. It was taut, and then it popped right, and then the whole line just like backlashed.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was sick. It was definitely a big fish. We kept fishing after that to no more success. That was our one and done of the trip. Next year, I'm gonna hit it harder with more enthusiasm. This year, it was a quick trip, honestly, quicker than it usually is. Usually we're there for like 9-10 days. This year we're only there for like 4 days. So,
you got unlucky with the storm.
And got unlucky with the storm. So yeah, it was whatever. But fun trip. I'd love going home to New Hampshire. I think more people should visit New England in the summer and fall, especially the seacoast area. If you are ever, if you ever have the privilege to, great place to visit. Such beautiful scenery, such beautiful, landscapes. Vibes are really like homey, cozy, New Englandy. Oh, it's sick, dude. So hopefully I can get you out there next year.
I was gonna say in 2027 that would be a lot of fun joining you out there. Do a pod from out there.
Do a pod out there. It'll be a Chan. I meet up with my brother and my dad, and I even saw my mom this year. So it was a good time. Good. I always miss it. It was hard going from your wedding right into that vacation, right back into work, dude. Work yesterday. This is Tuesday, by the way. So getting back into work yesterday really sucked.
I imagine.
I was like, luckily it was a pretty chill day, and everyone's pretty understanding that you're playing catch up and shit. But it was a hard transition.
Well,
so
again, next year when you go, hopefully
it'll be longer too.
It'll be longer, and you won't be coming off of like 4 weeks, 5 weeks of just straight plans that you've had.
Oh,
we haven't even talked about you and Lane getting out there and float, right?
We might have talked about that in the last pod.
Yeah, if you did.
But
yeah.
Me and Lane floated, brought his dad out.
Oh, you did. We did talk about it in the
fished
last
again
pod.
the next day.
Yeah,
so.
you've had so much going on.
Been busy, dude.
Yeah, so you'll be able to like really like settle in and enjoy it.
That's just mine and Angie's lifestyle. Like, we are just so busy always. Like, we just fill up our calendars. We're like, if we have a free day, we're doing something with it, which is awesome. And we have so many friends to do cool things with. But our thing is we need to remember to, like, every once a month or every, however many weeks, take a weekend to us and do nothing or do shit around the house, or have a down weekend, so.
I hear you. I hear you.
Maybe I'll get in one of those here.
I just think next summer might be a little less hectic.
Oh, definitely.
This summer has been on another
Even
level,
the rest of the year will be less hectic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll be chilling, so.
Well, I'm glad it was a good trip.
Yeah,
the food looked fantastic.
Food's great. Ate a lot of seafood, obviously.
A lot of
lobster,
seafood.
mussels. What else did I have?
You mentioned an Italian place you guys went to.
Oh, yeah. Tripoli's had some beach pizza, some cannolis. Beach pizza is like a sweet sauce, New England beach town type pizza, sweet sauce with a slice of provolone as the cheese.
Yeah.
That's the cheese.
That sounds legit.
It's dank.
I've heard New England pizza is like
that's not all New England pizza. That's just specifically the
New
beach.
Hampshire?
No, just the beach pizza.
Just straight beach pizza.
Other pizza in New Hampshire and New England is also dank. Just the Northeast in general. Also dank. But the beach pizza is sweet and has the provolone. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, you were saying they make the sourdough different. You make the dough different.
All the bread, is different because of elevation and humidity. So like it bakes differently, and all the bread's way better at coming from the East Coast and the Northeast specifically. So
well, I'm glad you had a good trip. Maybe a little bit of a hiccup in the middle there, but
we're back. We're back, and we're cooking, dude. So. What else is new? Toby got a boat.
Toby got a new boat.
That's got another raft. We call rafts boats around here. He got another. I'm pretty sure it's a 14-foot NRS. Blue and yellow, just like his other one. I think it's a 1 year difference. I think his other one's a 96, and this is a 95. These are old ass boats. We float the old boats. The rubber is really good. And he's going to repaint them. And we've gotten so much life out of his current boat or his first boat, I guess. Like, probably close to 50 floats at this point.
Easily.
In total. And
easily, yeah.
And, we use and abuse that thing. And that thing has held up great with literally no issues.
Well, and he said that this boat is in a better state than his current boat.
Sure.
when he got it. He just needs to clean it up a little
It
bit.
might be a
obviously,
little
but
lighter too.
Is it a little lighter?
Yeah, but it's in great condition. The older rubber is just more durable. I'm gonna say that. Clip that. Like the new boats, they're definitely lighter, but I see them tear and have holes more often than well, and it's just true. It's just a fact. Like
yeah.
older, thicker rubber. They were using different tech back then. That it was, and they paid for it in weight, right?
For sure.
So, but great
and so
boat.
what's the
Cool boat.
What's the goal or what's the purpose of this boat? Just to have
one
more?
great deal.
Great deal.
Rubber was I think $350. In the frame, I think was $450. No oars yet. We're still searching for the oars, but I think all in all, we'll be able to, I say we, I mean him. He'll be able to get out of this like maybe for $1,000 or $1,200 at the most for a full setup, dude.
And we just have like one more boat in our.
It's like
our little.
It's like kind of like one day maybe Toby's original boat, shits the bed. So one, back up. Two, great deal. You can't pass on a great deal when you are into. When it's a hobby, right? If it's something you care about. And I mean, he could clean that up, repaint it, get some oars for it, repackage it, and easily sell it for, 15 to maybe even 2 G's, depending on how, nice he cleans it up. So, I mean, it's an investment, too, if you wanted it to be.
For sure. And we've been using my boat as a secondary boat or whatever.
Yeah.
And his boat is not twice as big, but it holds another person, maybe even 2 other people. So it might be twice as big.
Well, the frame he has for this new boat, the front seat is just like one of those flat plastic platforms, which I think are wicked sick. I don't think
that's fine.
You always need a fishing frame. I think other like kind of more traditional or more unique pack raft frames are sick, and you could sit 2 people up there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like a bench almost.
Right.
So I mean, we can have
up there,
we can have fun with it.
One in the back, one in the middle.
Yeah.
And then if you have a rower like myself,
sure.
Instead of taking my boat, we take that one.
Yeah. Right. Like
and
if
fit another person.
Yeah, the bigger boats are definitely more fun to float because it's like more stable, more room, like feels more legit, right? It's just so if we can fill those 2 boats up first, I think we always will going forward. Yeah, it'll be fun even just at Deckers for.
And then we have mine. Like if Liam's comes, like
sure,
he can use mine. We have your green
he
machine.
Can use your frame, right?
Yeah,
and also. Now we can do, more of those legit floats like the Colorado and the Blue and the Arkansas with now a second proper boat, right?
Yeah.
And can take more people because a lot of the time recently we have to, choose who we tell about the trip because we can only fit so many people in our boats. So, I mean, everybody that wants to raft should provide their own boat. That's kind of my rule. To some degree, right? Depending on how often you're going and asking to go, and you do have your own boat, right? And that's like, I got you into the fishing and the rafting. You got your own boat. Liam's got his own boat. I got my own boat. Yeah. Toby's got his own boat.
Nice,
a lot of people that are with us at least have maybe like some duckies or kayaks, right? Like we got.
Yep.
So, but Toby now has an extra boat for more people. I mean, like the Blue is such a big trip when we make do because we gotta drive. Get up early. It's a big send, a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money. Yeah. It's nice when we do that to now be able to bring more people because more people are down to go when we go make the effort for something like that.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm stoked for him. That's awesome. That was great news, and now I'm excited to break it in. It's just
he's gonna repaint it, right? Yeah. We're gonna get the frame all situated, and then we still got to find some oars. I mean, maybe in the meantime, I can. At least at Deckers, maybe rudder it with just a
you can always
paddle,
use my oars.
not an oar, but a paddle if they fit on this frame.
If they fit on this frame.
But I'll have to look at that
option.
Not a bad idea because his frame setup is one of those whitewater frames like yours that has the same oar lock situation. The clamp-ons?
Yeah, it should work.
So that actually might be our saving grace if you don't mind him borrowing those.
I do not.
So,
I absolutely do not.
I will check in with Tobes on that and see if they work.
I mean, obviously, we should get more oars. But
in
the
meantime, right? He will keep staying on the lookout, but he's gotten this whole boat for so cheap that I'm sure he'll probably sit and wait to find cheap oars that make sense.
Yeah,
So if he can borrow yours and we have another boat, you can row the boat probably, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. You'll be getting your fair share of the deal too. So and we have another boat to run. So
yeah, I'm stoked. And you've been talking like crazy.
Oh, we're
but yeah, I mean this is your news.
We're growing the family.
They're becoming a family of, well, I guess
3 now.
3. I mean, if you count Dewey.
Yeah, if we count
Daphne. Yeah, whatever. You're growing the family.
My wife is not pregnant. Gotcha. No, we're getting a puppy. We're getting a black Labrador Retriever.
I'm so excited.
As they say, every dog wants to be a lab, and every lab wants to be black.
I'm so excited to play with the puppy. And
oh yeah.
It's one thing, just selfishly, before I'll let you, have a sip here, but
sure.
When your friends get a new puppy and you don't have to deal with the potty training or them keeping you up all night, and you just get to play with the puppy and then go home and be like, "Yo, that was fun. Have fun with the puppy." It's awesome. I'm so excited.
There's benefits to being the uncle, right?
Yeah, uncle. Exactly.
In that situation.
That said, I'm super excited for you guys because I know this is a long time coming for you.
Long time coming. It's a big deal for me. We have been dreaming and planning on having a lab for a while now. I want to say at least like a year and a half, 2 years at least. Mm-hmm. And we always said we were going to do it after the wedding. I was like, just from a logistic standpoint, I was like, that's when it makes the most sense to do it, right? And
training wise, for sure.
Yeah, training wise, time of year, chapter in our life, right? And then Angie started looking for litters, and she's like,
she knew it was important to you for sure. And I know
she got the ball rolling. I was like, almost like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, I'm not pushing.
Well, shout out to
busy,
Angie.
right?
That's awesome.
So she found the litter, found the breeder, and we pick him up not this upcoming Saturday, but next Saturday, the 25th of July.
25th of July.
8-week-old black lab.
How about names?
His name will be Coach.
Coach,
baby.
I feel like you've had that picked out for a while.
Angie came up with it. I instantly loved it.
Okay.
It's a 1-syllable, hard consonant name, which is great for dog training specifically. Not that a dog won't listen to any name if you spend the time training it.
I love the name.
But hard C sound.
Yeah.
And Coach, 1-syllable, easy to learn, easy to hear, easy to say, right?
Also sick.
And sick name, right?
Sick name, yeah.
And in all aspects. So it's met all the criteria. We have had a running list of dog names since we knew we wanted a dog one day. And it has like 30 sick dog names. So if you ever want to see the list of dog names, maybe I'll leak it. I'm obviously not gonna have 30 dogs in my lifetime, so feel free to steal a couple.
But gonna join you on your hunting trips.
He'll be my hunting dog
eventually.
Yeah, we're gonna be following some pretty intentional and strict training.
Yeah.
I'll be following Chris Aiken. He is a breeder and trainer and has raised and grew many award-winning champion field and hunting dogs. Mm-hmm. So I'll be following his methods, his course, as well as I have another training book. I forget the author. I should have came a little more prepared. But it's supplemental to Chris Aiken's training. It follows the same fundamentals, right? Mm-hmm. And they'll do well and be a good resource for me because I'm gonna do all the training myself. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take it slow. I kind of will have it mapped out like week to week when he's in his puppy stage, and then have milestones and goals for him to hit from an obedience and training level, perspective. So
that's awesome.
So I'm super stoked, dude. It's a big deal to me. I'll be putting a lot of time and effort and energy into that. That's going to be like the rest of our summer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is doing stuff with the dog and socializing and desensitizing him. That's kind of like, will be the first probably two months is just really that and getting him, loving picking stuff up and bringing it back to us. We'll start the true obedience a little bit later in the timeline.
For sure.
But
I'll bring Hubble over. She'll help with the socializing. They can become friends and
dude.
Maybe Hubble even learn a thing or two from Coach and
dude.
I will say I love my dog very much. we did not do a great job of training her when she was a puppy. But you know, she's not a hunting dog. She's a great
Sure.
golden retriever. But
Yeah.
well,
But Hubble is still a great dog for the record.
she's a great dog. She's a great dog.
But no, they're just different purposes of dogs.
Yeah,
which
like,
is
I couldn't bring them duck hunt. I couldn't bring her duck
completely
hunting.
fine. Yeah, no, they need to be trained rigidly in a super specific way for a good amount of time. Like I won't even hunt him this year. Yeah. So he'll be over a year before we actually are on his first time. I'll but maybe some very late season, whatever it's, whether it's duck, geese, pheasant, maybe he comes along and just like smells the air, right?
Yeah.
And gets a little walkthrough, but we won't be doing retrieves. I probably won't be doing serious hunting.
Yeah.
We got a long way to go, but by next season, 2027 season, he'll be ready to go, and he'll be
ready for it.
He'll be where he needs to be from a training perspective. They say, 90% of hunting issues with your dog are obedience issues. Like training your dog to be a good hunting dog is an extension of them being dialed with basic obedience training. Okay. Sit when I say sit, heel when I say heel, come when I say come, go when I say go, right? If you have those mastered, you are 90% there of having a good hunting dog. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, and then there's the retrieving, and there's it's a rabbit hole, right? You can go down and do there's a lot more to it to that, of course, but
it's funny you say that because so like Hubble sits, stays, comes, she's got those. As a golden retriever, she is the worst fetch player I have ever.
Really?
Yeah, she loves getting it, and then she'll just like lay down and hang out with the toy. So that's where we like didn't do a great job of training, which is fine, whatever. Like we don't play a lot of fetch. That said, it's just funny. She's a retriever, and she likes to retrieve.
Yeah,
but retrieving is also bringing it back.
I mean, some dogs are instinctually inclined to go as far as bring it back and drop it without any training. But I would say most dogs even need to be trained to do that second half of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like she likes to go and she'll just hang on to the
stick. If
stick,
it's something that mattered to you, I don't think it's too late for her to learn.
Yeah, maybe. She's only 4.
In terms of learning anything, for the record.
Yeah, she's still like
I still think that she is, she has the capability.
That's what I said. Maybe she'll even learn something from Coach.
And that's not me saying I think she needs training, but I'm just saying if you had the desire to want to do more with her, not necessarily make her hunting dog, maybe if you wanted to, but just do more with her in general. Have some fun teaching her some new skills. I think she would surprise you with what she's able to
still learn
to do. Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's not an old dog. Yeah,
my rule with dogs, and your dog falls into this category on the positive side, is that if you have a good dog, bringing it places elevates the experience for everybody that's there.
That's true.
Right? Bring it to a park, to a beach, to someone's house, to fishing, river, someone's house, right? Bring it to a party. It makes everyone's time better because you brought their dog there. If you have a bad dog, though, I think it speaks the same way, where it makes everyone's time worse to have bad dogs. So I think it's important to at least how well they're trained from like that type of discipline is one thing, but just having a good dog in general, I think is important. What you do have. And Hubble elevates the room that she walks into.
I'm happy to hear you say that, because she's also not a small dog. So when she's there,
but she's
you
a
definitely
great dog.
feel
She's a good dog.
But she's
a gentle dog.
She's
a
nice
calm dog, and she's smart.
She will be great for Coach. Like I think she's going to be really like a good friend to a new puppy.
She'll play fetch with you for as long as you'll throw a ball for her. She still has that retriever in her for sure.
Yeah, you just have to walk to get the ball.
She'll
get it, and then she'll want to play.
I wouldn't be surprised within, I would even say a week of intentional training of getting her to bring it back, she could probably do it.
All right.
And she'll enjoy it.
We'll try it out.
Because dogs want a job, dude. Believe it or not, they want a job. It's like no PETA shit, no abusive shit. Like dogs, like horses, like a lot of animals want a job. They get an actual more enjoyment out of that than being like pampered and stuff.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
purpose.
You know what I mean? Not that some smaller dog breeds weren't meant to be leisurely like that, sure, but
Yeah,
You got a
purpose.
retriever, dude.
I know.
We could have some fun with her for sure. So maybe.
Well, I'm excited for you guys. Again, I know this is a long time coming.
I'm so stoked, man.
Yeah.
You
2
know?
weeks.
So,
2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I got to finish this DVD, and I got to finish reading this book. You know, both I have enough time to do once and hopefully twice before the dog gets here, and then obviously watch it and reread it as I go, as we progress with the dog's age.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it would be a great resource for me, and I'll obviously pick up other resources and learn from other people.
Yeah, drop in any tips in the chat.
Yeah, if you got some dog training tips, specifically hunting dogs, specifically waterfowl or pheasant, I'll take some. I'm not expecting much on the pheasant side. I mean, just being able to flush and find some pheasants would be plenty for me. But from the duck side, if you got tips, especially with labs, let me know. Holler at me. I'm very, very, very excited. There'll be some puppy content coming your way.
Yes.
There'll be some training content coming your way too. I think that's cool. I enjoy watching.
I think that's great.
You know, people that can do cool stuff with their dogs and the training that they do.
And people can learn with you.
Yeah, learn with me, see the progression of my training and the progression of the dog, right?
Yeah.
I think that'll be wicked sick to document. So maybe I'll do a little bit of that. I'll definitely be doing that on my personal account at Nymphing on both TikTok and Instagram. So definitely follow me there, but definitely some of it will overlap onto Parlays and Paddles.
Just tag Parlays. We'll repost it.
Absolutely. Do some collab posts, whatever. So that's the big news. Happen in 2 weeks, so get ready for some puppy content. I'm very excited.
Oops.
So
should we get into some sports?
Let's get into some sports. I know we've been recording for close to an hour at this point. I think what we do is we just talk World Cup, and maybe that wraps it for us today, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
If you want to talk UFC real quick,
that's the only thing I was gonna say. Is shout out Patty the Baddie. Like that was a sick fight.
Well deserved. Especially after losing to, I think it was Justin Gaethje.
It was
where he got
amazing.
beat to shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, even though you lost, that's the hardest I've seen anyone take shot. So I think this win was well deserved.
Yeah.
So shout out Patty, sick fight.
Sick choke like that.
Yeah.
That
he's
was
super nasty at it.
I think it was 60 seconds. So good for him. Good for him.
He's a nasty grappler.
Bummer about McGregor. I don't know if you want to get into it.
I actually had a Patty Holloway parlay, which hit.
So that's good.
So that was sick. I saw that shit from a mile away. Fucking McGregor. I didn't expect him to fucking
it's just a bummer. It was
bust
super
a knee and hurt himself in the first fucking minute of the
We should go to
fight,
should go to B-dubs for big fights like that because the scene was so much fun.
Were you at B-dubs?
I was at B-dubs with one of my other buddies.
Where, in Castle Rock?
It was in Castle Rock, right by the outlets.
I've been to that one. Yeah.
And it was like first off, it was packed. So it was a lot of fun. People were betting on the fights. Fights are everywhere. You're having wings, hanging out with your boys, like having beers, whatever.
Let's totally do that.
And then for the main event, they turned the lights down. And for
the Patty fight too, or just
McGregor?
McGregor?
Just McGregor.
Sure.
So that's why it was so anticlimactic for me because I was like, this is an awesome scenario. This is an awesome vibe that we have going. Everyone's excited. Main event's coming on, and then the main event was like he blows his ACL in the first second.
I know, and we just saw that with who was it, Yuri, not too long ago. Who also, I mean, I know the fights were totally different and they happened at different times, but just in general, right?
Yeah.
We're losing. Missing out on a good fight due to some injury.
But we should totally go back to B-dubs.
I'm super down
for a big fight. Like
let's
the
go.
vibe
Let's
was
go to the next
totally
one.
there.
Yeah, let's totally go there for the next one or the next big boxing.
Yeah, whatever
right?
that is. Yeah.
So,
but yeah, we can breeze through UFC. Shout out Patty the Baddie.
Yeah, I love Patty.
Oh, Patty
Patty's one of my favorite. My favorite UFC fighters are Patty and Sugar Sean O'Malley. Yep. He also won at UFC 250 at the White House. Shout out Sean. That was a sick card. Kind of strange event overall. I'm not really gonna get into it. I still loved it.
That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Shout out Dana and and Trump for putting that shit on. That thing, I think that was sick. I'm not gonna get into it, but all 7 fights. All won by knockout. I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Dang,
but super sick.
I didn't know that.
And some good fights. The Josh Hokett fight was sick. We may or may not have talked about this already, but
it was a month ago, so there's definitely a chance.
But
it might have been right after.
I love Sugar Sean. So he
great.
recently won, and Patty won.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of covers it for me.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good moving on. I mean, the World Cup has been a lot of fun. So we as USA, right? Like super cool that it's here. Everyone's enjoying. All the international folks are enjoying coming to the USA, experiencing the USA. We have all the videos of people going to Costco or people going to Waffle House or people go to all these places.
And they love the USA.
They're normal for us, but they're like, this is awesome.
They're like, USA
crazy.
has gotten a bad rap from other nations in trash talk. Yeah. But when they actually visited it, they're like, oh, that's all lies. USA is awesome. So
and people have been nice too here. Like
shout out America,
shout out America, shout out USA, Americans,
dude. First in everything, always will be,
always will be.
So
I'm glad everyone's having a good time with it. It was a bummer the way that we went out. It was a bummer.
Yeah,
to lose to Belgium like
I did not see that coming. Personally, I thought USA was the pick and the better team.
Yeah.
So
and then didn't happen the way there's not controversy, but there's conversation around who was hurt before the game and who wasn't.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is, it was still a bummer to go out 4-1 to Belgium after a very exciting round one. And
I don't think they were going to win the World Cup for the record.
But I'd like to see us get past I'm pretty sure we lost to like a Belgium last World Cup too. Okay. Anyway, we don't have to talk about USA soccer, football.
We can talk about Norway.
Norway was a bummer. That was
another sad. I thought they did have a potential.
And shout out the Norway fans.
Thought they had potential.
Like the Norway fans were fantastic. The whole row chant, "Who don't do who."
Yeah, they're sick.
So that was
they're sick.
A lot of fun to watch all the videos of, and like their spirit was fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was a bummer to see them lose, but again, it was
especially in the way that they did, where they actually got a goal on the corner, but
would have won in regular time. Yeah,
Holland pushed that dude. They
it
got
was
that
a foul.
They got it was revoked, right? It was called back, and then England goes on to win. What a crazy course!
And
bump the mic there. Crazy course of events.
England goes on to tie and then win in extra time. Was it? I think it was winning in extra time. Anyway, the other thing I'm a little bit salty about was it normal time?
Yeah.
Whatever it was. The other reason I'm salty about it is my one of my fantasy football leagues. Not a small buy-in either. Like one of those buy-ins that like I care about it.
Yeah, a couple hundred.
We're determining the draft order by the World Cup, and Norway was my last team to root for.
Yeah, to get you somewhere up there.
Yeah, and so I'm having to deal with all the text messages.
Well, I bet whoever got freaking Argentina was just fucking stoked.
Excited, and it just so happens he's the commissioner. So
yeah, if you got Argentina or Spain or England, I mean. That's sick. That's gonna be. I'm excited for the England game. I think they've been playing really well.
Hey, Spain upsetting France.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, I don't really know too much about it. I do know that the teams that are in are kind of the teams that were expected to be in.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like all one seeds.
Yeah.
Making the Final Four in college basketball is kind of the analogy I've heard.
France was favored to win the majority of the tournament. And so Spain upsetting France was a big deal.
Okay.
And they won 2-0.
This is like a 3 seed upsetting a 1 seed type of vibe.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe even a 2 seed upsetting a 1 seed. But that said, good for Spain. Excited to see who wins. Just overall, it was nice. What I really loved was every day having like a game or two to like dial into.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, do I want to throw a little money on this shirt? Or do I just want to like sit and watch sports?
Right? I love live sports. I love feeling like I'm doing something with other people, like virtually connected, as lame as that may sound. I'm like, I know other people are not only watching this, but playing this. This is live.
And enjoying and like invested in it.
Keep hitting the fucking mic.
You're good.
But
good. But no, it's been fun to have something in the middle of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't watching in the middle of the day. I was not that invested. You were definitely more invested than me.
Well, it's just like you're sitting at, and again, we were going to like my wedding and stuff, like their bachelor party.
Yeah, we had it on in the background.
Yeah, have it on in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's been going on for a long ass time.
It has.
It does end this Sunday though. So.
Yeah. That's World Cup.
Who do you think will win? Tell me your pick. Tell me your finals matchup and your winner.
Oh, well, I need to look at the bracket to see who plays who.
So it will be England, Argentina tomorrow.
So Spain. Okay, so I am rooting for Argentina. And so Spain's already in the finals?
Yeah, they won
Spain's
today.
already in the
They won
finals.
today.
So that was a
Spain,
semifinal.
Spain versus the winner of England, Argentina.
So I'm rooting for Argentina, Spain, and I mean, I'm going to root for Messi to go back to back to really solidify his GOATness. Not only did he win last year, but he wins last World Cup 4 years ago, but he wins back to back like that. That would solidify his GOATness.
Yeah, this will have already, the outcome will have already happened for this next game by the time they're listening.
Yeah, because that's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
So I guess my pick is Argentina, which is kind of a bad omen for Argentina because I feel like I have been off on some
to win
some
not
of
just
these.
next game but the whole thing, or just next game.
Yeah, no, I'm rooting for Argentina to win the whole thing.
I think winner of this game wins the whole thing.
England, Argentina.
Which is why I also think England upsets Argentina.
And so you're going to go England.
I'm going to go England. Let's do a gentleman's bet.
Gentleman's bet.
Yeah.
I'm going to bet on Argentina. But again, that may be a bad omen because I've been a little bit cold.
I just think they've gotten bailed out from what I've seen, like the past two games. Like late in the game, they haven't been playing up to where they should be or need to really be playing to get past better teams like England, who have been smoking. They've been crushing, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's my pick. I don't really have much more to say about it.
Okay.
Personally, I don't know much more to say about it.
Well, again, England got a little bailed out with Norway.
True. They did. I mean, it was a penalty, though.
It was a penalty. That's okay.
Or a flag,
we'll have our
a
gentleman's
card.
bet. But I think we agree the winner of this team wins, which probably means Spain will win, but whatever.
Yeah, right? If you're listening to us. No, dude, it's chapter 2.
Oh, you're right.
The revamp, the reorg. So we're actually going to shoot for 1,000, bat 1,000 going forward only. So
as of now, as this recording, we have not lost a bet together.
Actually, we're
season 2.
We haven't won a
bet.
No.
No.
Let's say this. This isn't an official pick. But let's just throw it out there that winner, this will be the game that's available by the time you hear this. The winner of England, Argentina, let's both agree on that we should back for the winner of the championship, for the cup. So, want to say that?
Yeah, deal.
Let's do that.
All right.
We're throwing that up for you guys. That's a little bonus
Secondary
pick.
bonus pick.
After we say we're not giving picks, we can't even go one episode. We're already dropping picks.
This doesn't count for a record.
No, this doesn't count for a record. But I'm just saying, we
pride.
can't stop ourselves. We have to drop a pick.
I know it's a little bit longer, but should we chat a little bit about like the future of the pod?
Let's talk the future. I mean, we touched on this earlier. I think future content's going to be very much fishing, rafting, football prep content, as that's what's going on and our main interest. It's going to be a lot of maybe puppy and or dog training as well. That's going to be what's going on in our lives, right? Yeah. And football will be our biggest sport that we cover for this podcast. So I think you'll see us put the most amount of effort into our research and stats and stories and, current events going in. That's going to, weigh into all the factors that go into betting in these teams. And we can, obviously do trades, preseason. We can do matchups, schedule predictions, right? Stuff like that. Definitely. We can start even early talking about, playoffs, right? Long shots, right?
Well, and you'll follow along with our fantasy football too.
Yeah, we get into fantasy.
Hey, I'm this pick, and I'm like gearing up for the draft.
Fantasy tips, fantasy leans, fantasy mocks. I mean, there's a lot more coming. As we started this podcast saying, football's only 9 weeks away. 8 if we're talking college ball.
Yeah, true.
Which college ball. I mean, that's a whole other game, but another confident sport of ours. So it's not just gonna be NFL. It's going to be college. I, if anything, probably like college more than the NFL. But I'm ready for Sundays to come back, dude. Yeah. I'm ready to hunt. I'm ready to train my dog, eat good food. Yeah. No,
I'm excited. We're still going to be dropping on Thursdays.
Yep.
We're going to get back into recording Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Hopefully Tuesdays.
Yeah, hopefully Tuesdays.
Dropping Thursdays.
And then we are going to put in, because we probably will be watching games together on Sundays. So
That will be for season 3, though.
it will be season 3.
We can talk season
Got
3
it.
at the end of summer.
Once we're starting to watch some football,
Yeah.
we may have a little bit more content.
Season 2
coming.
will go up until like literally the last week of August, or like Labor Day weekend, I think is usually when.
And then we'll talk more about that.
So
Okay.
that will be the beginning of season 3. As we wrap up season 2, we'll preface going into season 3 what they can, kind of how that's going to go. But season 2, rafting, fishing, Thursday drops.
Yeah.
I don't think the schedule is going to change even for season 3 either. But
no. The only other thing I'd add is we're rebranding Kush Cooks.
Yep.
It's going to
for
be
the one
called,
episode he had. It was a good episode, by the way.
It was a good episode. Check it out. But it's going to be Smoke and Kush.
Smoking Kush,
Smoking Kush. And it's really going to be specific to smoking different types of
food. Doesn't have to be meat.
And the reason why this is all stalled is because I'm currently living in 2 houses. Actually, I'm living in the new house right now, which has been fantastic. But my smoker is still at the old house, so I have not been able to do anything on the grill.
Can't even smoke your Kush.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it. And with all this stuff going on, weddings and moving and all that, it's just had to take a back seat. So there is going to be more cooking content coming. I've committed to Al, and I'm committing to you guys. The first Tuesday,
Thursday.
Oh, first Thursday. Yeah. First Thursday.
First Thursday of every month.
And
it's going to be called
Smoke and Kush First
Thursday.
First Thursdays.
It's the event. Like, that's when he'll be actually smoking it, so the content will come either that weekend or the beginning of the following week.
Yeah.
For the Smoke and Kush, whatever he decides to smoke and or cook. It may be a cooking episode.
Yeah, you never know.
Not to steal your
thunder
or your glory here on the Smoke and Kush here, but
yeah,
once a month, first Thursday. That
once a month,
scheduling wise, works out very well for us.
Yeah,
the committal rate is very good there.
Yeah, and, way easier than once a week, which
it'll be more fun.
It'll be more fun. Less. And again, I literally launched this, and then we decided to move and get married and do a bachelor party. So I'm sorry, it is what it is, but I'm excited. So first Thursdays, cooks,
starting in August,
smoking Kush, smoking different meats, starting the first Thursday of August.
Yeah, he's gonna be chefing up some good stuff here. He's got some redemption on some wings to do, and then we have I've been sending him a plethora of recipes to try on the smoker. So
that's coming soon. And thanks everyone for understanding.
Yeah, big thank you guys again. I think it's time we about wrap up here. Yeah. But do want to say thanks for bearing with us. This is a passion project of ours. This is a labor of love. I don't know, for those who have never done this, it is work. It is a lot of work. We're doing this in our free time after normal days that we live our lives, right? Like we do all the recording, both audio and video. We have my brother helping us, cut clips, cut social. We're a 3-man band here, and we don't make any money off this. We're doing it for fun right now. We definitely have goals and aspirations to grow this thing to that level where we're doing, legit sick stuff. But for now, and just keeping this thing alive, bear with us as we're just doing this for fun and for our listeners, for you guys, for the few that do listen. So appreciate you guys. Stay with us. We're going to get back on track, back on a consistent schedule, and a lot more good stuff to come. I think this whole time, if I can just conclude with one sentence and 2 sentences here, is we're buying time till the fall where football's our main thing. It hits in terms of our interests and our knowledge from both an entertainment and a sports betting perspective. So hang out with us then and bear with us. That's all I really got to say.
Follow me, Real Matty Kush, and I echo you, Al, and I appreciate all of you, and I'm excited for what's to come.
For
what's to come.
Season 2 is gonna be fun. Summer's gonna be great. Season 3 is gonna be
awesome.
Yeah, dude. And I don't want to. I'm not ever gonna give up on this. So you're stuck with us. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Follow us at Parlays and Paddles. You can follow me at Nymphing, and then Matt, of course, at Real Matty Kush, as he just said. Have a great rest of the week. We will see you soon. Until then, peace.
Love you guys.